Hey everybody, it's Kylie here at Tracy Aviary. As an educator here at Tracy Aviary, one of the coolest parts of my job is being in charge of all of our biofact collection. So when I say the word biofact, what I mean is something kind of like an artifact, but from a living thing. So I'm talking about all of the skulls, feathers, feet, wings, etc. that we keep as scientists and educators that help us to understand birds better and to communicate about them better as well. So today I wanted to give you a little sneak peek into my biofact collection. I'm in our indoor bird show theater right now, and if you've ever been in here sitting in the bleachers, you have sat next to this row of cabinets, and now I'm going to give you a peek inside. So today let me open up one of my skull drawers so you can see just a taste of our skull collection. So these are skulls from many different types of birds. I'm going to pull out a Seriama skull to show you a little bit about how cool bird bones can be. And we're going to take a look at some mammal bones as well, so you can see all of the differences and similarities between them. So first of all, here I have a turkey thigh bone and a pig thigh bone. And you've probably heard you should never give chicken bones or turkey bones to your dog after Thanksgiving dinner because it's going to splinter and hurt your dog when they chew on it. But a mammal bone is fine for them. So why is that? Well, let's take a look at the pig bone first. You can see inside this cross section here that it's a very dense and sturdy bone. This is where all of the bone marrow would be inside of this thigh bone. This is the joint here, and then that's the cross section there. So if you have the same bone from a bird, it's going to look like this. So this is the turkey bone, and this is where their leg joint would be, and in their cross section, it's a very different view. Bird bones are either hollow or semi-hollow. And what that means is that they don't have anything inside of them except for some of these little struts. And I'll show you on this side a better view of those. All of these little cross sections help the bone to be strong but also light. And why would birds need light bones? Well, it's because they have to fly. That's the way that they find their food, that's the way that they protect themselves, so they have to be very sturdy but also very light to make sure that they can take off when they need to, they can land on sturdy legs. So a shape like this, physics tells us, is really sturdy, and it's harder to break than something that isn't in a cylinder form like this. So that's a little look into a bird's bones. Birds also have a bone that we as mammals do not, and that's called a wishbone. So I have a view of a wishbone here, and essentially this is just collarbones fused together. So just like the collarbones we have, we call them clavicles. They are separate on humans and on other mammals, but in birds they're fused together, and this fusion point is right above their sternum. And that helps the bird to fly, and it helps them to flex open and breathe better as well. One of the amazing things about birds is that they have air inside of their bones. They have a circular system for breathing that makes sure that they have air inside their bodies at all times. And so that helps them to remain light and to get all of the breath they need as they're flying. And this wishbone helps them to do both of those things, breathe and fly. Now lastly, we're going to get back to that red-legged Seriama skull. And this is a great specimen. So I'm going to give you a close-up look at this on all the sides. And then I'm going to show you a rabbit skull, so you can see a few of the differences and similarities between the way mammals and birds have their skulls. So here is a rabbit skull. And I'll show you the same kind of views, and then I'll show you both of them side by side. So of course the biggest difference between mammal and bird skulls is that mammals have teeth. And those teeth help us a lot with crunching up our delicious food. But imagine if a bird had teeth. First of all, it would be terrifying and it would be really weird to see, but it would make them too heavy to take off. All of those teeth add a lot of weight to your skeleton. And so that's why we don't have any teeth in bird anatomy. Instead, they have amazing beak shapes, and there's so many different types of beak shapes. We're going to have to do another video to delve into them. But all of those shapes help them to perform specific tasks, just like we have different types of teeth in mammals. So you can also see that we still have nostrils on both, and we still have sections for your eyes and your ears. They're just a little different and in different spots, but everything else is really a lot alike. So this is just a brief overview of bird bones versus mammal bones, but hopefully I'll see you again soon for another BioFact video, and we can take a look at even more morphology. We can get into all of the different wing shapes and types of feathers, and I hope you can bird nerd out with me again soon. Again, I'm Kylie for Tracy Aviary. See you later.